Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video I'll be showing you guys some Ultra League battles with this new team I've created. This team, I don't know, it's just so strong. It is going to probably beat any team that you come across, unless there's like a whole triple meta team that you may come across too. But I really had fun using this team. It was really fun. If you guys do enjoy, please consider dropping a like, subscribing, and setting notifications on. Watch to the end because we do get a 5-win with this team. And with that being said, let's get on with today's video. Alright guys, for the first round, my opponent's first Pokemon is actually a Giratina as well. He isn't actually using Dragon Breath, he is using Shadow Claw, so he is going to be doing super effective damage. Both of us are going to be doing super effective damage, but the thing is, with Shadow Claw, your charge moves do charge up way faster than with Dragon Breath, so that is the positive side for using Shadow Claw. I do think Dragon Breath does out damage Shadow Claws in battles or in damage, so that is very nice. My Dragon Claw does charge up. I don't think that we will get a shield here because he is pretty low, and he will faint to my Giratina as well because his charge moves do charge up very fast once again. So his charge move does charge up. This is probably going to be another Dragon Claw that will definitely faint us. But right here, we do get that 1 HP clutch. We do have that 1 HP, so we are able to get to that Dragon Breath. I think I did catch my opponent off guard there, but he did make a swap out into a second Pokemon, a Swampert. That does allow my Cresselia to come in. I definitely won't make that swap out into my Melmetal due to ground types being super effective against metal types and water types being neutral against steel types. My Melmetal will be doing very bad against the Swampert as well. His Rock Slides will be doing not very effective damage, and his Thunder Shocks will also be doing not very effective damage. He does make it swap out into a Venusaur. We are going to be doing not very effective damage with our Thunder Shocks, but our Rock Slides will be doing a lot of neutral damage against him. Both of us are down by 1 shield, and my Rock Slide does charge up once again. He does dominate charge move. This is probably going to be a Frenzy Plant or a Sludge Bomb. A lot of people have been running Petal Blizzard. I've seen a lot of people using Petal Blizzard. It really isn't that strong because compared to like Frenzy Plant, it is pretty strong. Probably out damages it by like a bit. But I have seen Petal Blizzards come out with Venusaurs. He does make a swap out into his final Pokemon, that Swampert. I don't even have to throw any shield here because I do want my Cresselia to fight this Swampert instead of my Melmetal. I did also have a Moonblast here, and Cresselia is a very strong Pokemon. Although his charge moves will be charging up very fast, Swampert's charge moves will be charging up very fast, and Cresselia's moves will be charging up very slow. Cresselia will just be able to tank those hits, and because of that, it does allow us to win the first round. Good game to my opponent. Alright guys, for the second round, my opponent's first Pokemon is a Cloyster. Cloyster will probably win this one-on-one due to him having those Ice-type moves. Ice types will be doing super effective damage against Dragon types, while Dragon types will be doing neutral damage against both Water types and Ice types. I do expect this to be an Icy Wind and not any Water type move. Icy Wind will probably be the best charge move to rock with those Cloysters if you guys do want to use him. My Rock Slide does charge up with Melmetal. This will be doing a lot of super effective damage, but due to me having that attack debuff, it is not going to be doing as much damage. He does actually make a very quick swap out into Togekiss, so his Cloyster does not actually take the hit. Instead, his Togekiss does. My second Rock Slide does charge up. This will probably faint him from the health that he is at, or be close to fainting him, allowing us to go for the hard farm down. So we do see a shield go through, and his I do expect him to also be running Ancient Power, Aerial Ace, or Flamethrower. Those moves like that will be doing not very effective damage against us or super effective damage against us. My rock slide does charge up. As you guys saw, I didn't actually fully farm up there or charge up the rock slide there because I did want to go for the farm down or get a bit of a farm down. It doesn't matter if my Melmetal does faint because I do know that I will be surviving those ancient powers and he won't be able to charm me down. So he does make a swap out into his second Pokemon, a Venusaur. We do still get our rock slide off. I do have to use my Cresselia to fight that Cloyster. Right now I am thinking of using the Cresselia to fight that Cloyster. Although Cresselia will probably be fully countering that Venusaur, I do want to preserve my Cresselia's health to fight against that Cloyster once again. So I did actually make that swap out into Giratina. We are going to be doing a lot of neutral damage while he will be doing not very effective damage with his grass and poison type moves. Dragon Claw does charge up, but he does actually make a swap out into a Cloyster. My Dragon Claw does charge up, and right after this I am probably going to make a swap out into my Cresselia, or right here I may be actually able to get a few more energy off and then make that swap out. I do still have 2 shields left. We may not even have to use a shield for this round. Icy Wind does do not that much damage. It did do neutral, but since Cresselia is very tanky, it didn't scratch my Cresselia that much. I do just have to throw in the Moonblast because I don't want to have all those attack debuffs stacked onto my Cresselia. I did have to throw in a shield there. As you guys see, we do have the advantage in shields, Pokemon, damage. My Cresselia and my Giratina do fully counter that Venusaur, and because of that, it does allow us to win the second round. Good game to our opponent. Alright guys, for the third round, my opponent's first Pokemon is a Machamp. This is a very good start for us because Machamp is an only fighting type Pokemon. He does have access to moves like Rock Slide that will be doing neutral damage against us, but all of his fighting type moves will be doing not very effective damage due to Giratina's Ghost type. Giratina is a Ghost and Dragon type Pokemon if you didn't already know. He does have a charge move that I don't even have to worry about because once again it will be doing not very effective damage against us. He does throw in a Dynamic Punch. It barely even scratched my Giratina at all. We do successfully get his Machamp to half health, and that is very good because we do want to have the upper hand on health. So it seems like he is not shielding any of our charge moves. We do want to get some shields off, so we will be ahead on basically everything on Pokemon shields and health. He does get a Dynamic Punch off. Does do not very effective damage once again, not even scratching my Giratina at all. He does make another swap out into a second Pokemon, a Mamoswine. Mamoswine is an Ice and Gun type Pokemon, so we will be doing super effective damage against us due to Ice types being super effective against Dragon types. We will be doing neutral damage against him, but once my Giratina does faint, I am going to make a swap out into my Melmetal to get to those Rock Slides. He does throw in a charge move here. I do think he could have gone for the farm down because I probably wouldn't have been able to get to my Dragon Claw before he does actually faint us. I do decide to make that swap out into my Melmetal. Although my Thunder Shocks will be doing not very effective damage against him, my Rock Slides will be doing a lot of neutral damage. So he does get an Avalanche. I did think that it was going to be something heavier like a Earthquake or something, or any gun type move that will be doing super effective damage against my Melmetal. Since I did already have those 2 shields, it would have been a waste if I didn't already throw it in. So I do decide to make that swap out into my Cresselia. So not only my Melmetal does not only my Melmetal does get some energy off of that Mamoswine, so does all my other Pokemon. And that is very good because now I do have 2 Pokemon left with a good amount of energy, and my opponent's final Pokemon is a Mewtwo. This Moonblast will be doing a lot of neutral damage against my opponent because it will be doing neutral damage, and Moonblast is just a pretty strong fairy type charge move. Mewtwo is pretty glassy. As you guys see here, we are doing more confusion damage than him, and as you guys see, we do have the upper hand. Cresselia is beating this Mewtwo up, and I do still have that Melmetal just in case anything does go wrong, and he will be countering those psychic type moves, and because of that does allow us to win this 3rd round. Good game to our opponent.